Hi everybody, welcome to biology. It's the 24th of October. I am doing the prep work for our Osmosis Lab today so that I don't have to do it with you in class because it's going to take some time, so I'm recording it so you can watch it together. Just remember the Osmosis Lab, you should have downloaded it by now. We are going to use potatoes, so regular old spuds. I'm using Redskins because I have them. And the idea is to get them almost all as close as we can to be the same. So we need 6 samples of potatoes. So I have taken the time to cut them all. Instead of using a corer, which is what the lab originally called for, I used a regular old ruler. This one's nice because it's thin and I could cut right on top of it. And I used a food prep measuring scale. Ta-da! So this thing is a little glitchy, so I often have to swear at it to get it to work. So I didn't want to do that on camera, just to make sure that I could get everything exactly the way it was supposed to be. So here are my spud, my carnage of potatoes. I hope you can see the scale. Let's see. We'll see. Let me do this. Maybe that's better. Can you see my scale? Okay. So, just to keep me honest, I measured each potato piece that I cut. First of all, I don't have a corer. I don't know why on earth I would need one in my kitchen unless I really wanted round potatoes. So I cut them all to be the same length, which happens to be 2 3/4 of an inch. Or, yeah, it's easier for that. 2 3/4 of an inch. And I measured them all to be the same length. 2 3/4 of an inch, etc., etc., etc. So all of these are 2 3/4 of an inch, okay? We're going to talk about why I care about length during the pre-lab, but I'm also going to put them one at a time on the scale. They should all read 7, because I really tried hard to get them all to read 7. Okay, 7. All right, we'll come back to this one. Yes, thank you. Okay. 7. Okay, good enough. And this one. Num num. Come on, don't mess with me now. One more time. Watch, it says 6. Ha! 7. Yay! Okay. So they all 7 grams, 2 3/4 inch. Okay. Now for the solutions, this is a salt-based solution set up for our lab. So I can set this thing aside. Let's go ahead and take some time to fill in that data table while I get the glasses. Okay? Hold on one second. Okay, let's go again. So I'm going to use these cups because I'm not sure if I can make the colors turn out the same way. So I am going to label these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, just so that if I can't get the colors right, at least I can refer to them as numbers for you guys. So I'm going to get a marker. My handy dandy everything I need jar. I'm going to call this one 1. This one's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's all the numbers we need up to 6. And to make the salt solution, we just need varying degrees of salt concentration. So the first one's not going to have any salt. It's just going to have bottled water. The second one is going to have water and a tablespoon of salt. And then we're going to have 2 tablespoons of salt, 3 tablespoons of salt, 4 and 5 tablespoons of salt. Okay? And all I'm doing with that is increasing the concentration of the salt. It doesn't have to be scientific. It just has to be different tonicities, okay? Different concentrations of solute dissolved in the substance. So hold on while I do that. I should also point out that it's really important, if you're going to measure the salt, that you measure the water properly too. Don't you agree? I should probably have the same amount of water each time so that my solution has the same concentration. So I'm going to use a measuring cup, like so. And I'm going to put probably just a cup and a half in, okay? In each one, because I think that's all I'm going to fit. Oh, please. Okay, so welcome back. I just want to give you a heads up that I'm not making this as easy for you as you think. These all have a cup and a half of water. I am not going to add salt in the numerical order. You got to figure out what order they're going to be in. So, for example, number 1 may or may not be tap water. 4 may or may not have 3 tablespoons of salt, right? We have to figure that out by in experiments, okay? So it's not going to be that easy. So I'm going to leave you here, and I'm going to meet you in the classroom where we're going to pick up and talk about it at that point. So this is the setup. This is all we needed. 6 cups of water, various amounts of salt. I will try to make them colored just for the funsies of them, but a little worried I'm not going to be able to get those colors dead on because I think I only have 4 colors in my food coloring. But we adapt, right? And that's why we put numbers on it. Way to think about for when we meet up again. Why do you think I use 2 different ways for measuring? Why would I want to measure the length and also the mass? Think about that. All right, I'll see you in class. Bye.